Welcome to Divinity 648. My name is Christina and I am your channeler. This video is for Capricorn. There is no expiration date on this video. Whenever you come across it, it is meant for you to see. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. I feel like you dodged a bullet. Okay, I feel like you may currently be dealing with a circumstance at work or in a professional setting where you're not being heard correctly. I feel like um, you're trying to address matters in a professional manner, but the people around you are not on your level of professionalism, or they don't have the intellect or the knowledge that you have. So you're getting a little frustrated, or your patience is starting to wear thin because you're reiterating and reiterating things that need to be addressed, but nobody else seems to see it as a problem. That's because you're a little ahead. You're a few steps quite ahead. You already understand the warning signs and you're seeing behaviors that you're not willing to tolerate. However, at this stage, the people who you're talking with or dealing with, they are not familiar with these warning signs. They don't know these signs to be warning signs, and they're not capable of seeing that far ahead. They're not capable of understanding where these circumstances are going to lead to. And that's really frustrating for you because you feel like, or you may have already gone through this and you felt like um, you weren't being heard, or if you were being heard, you were being disregarded. And if you are the energy group that already experienced this a few months ago, and you've left a job, or um, the outcome that you were trying to prevent is currently unfolding for you, try to keep your cool. Okay, try to maintain ground your energy more, carry crystals more, try to block yourself from this situation escalating. And if you are the group that did already pretty much walk away from the situation because you saw where it was going and you weren't about to allow it to take you there, um, you're currently dealing with some stagnation, or you're in an energy that you're feeling like I dodged a bullet there because I know I'm right and I know myself and I know that person, and I feel like I would have blown up on them, or I would have just lost your temper on them. So I feel like you're in that energy of I dodged a bullet. And if you are in that energy where you've walked away from a situation because you saw that there was no progression, or you saw that it was going south and you didn't want to be brought down with that energy, I do feel the position you left, or the environment that you walked away from, or refused to entertain or allow them to affect you in any way, I feel like matters are coming to the light. Like karmic justice is here. It's almost like the other persons that you were venting to and explaining to, they're realizing, okay, Capricorn was right. I'm seeing certain tendencies or behaviors that is not tolerable, that I didn't see before, or I'm recognizing this person's lack of experience, or this person's inability to properly maintain themselves in a professional environment at a professional level. I just feel like whatever your situation was, and it might not be work related. For some of you, you could have Capricorn placements as your Venus chart. So that would just apply in your romantic life. But I just feel like an overall energy for Capricorn, um, the stuff that you were trying to remove yourself from because you could see where it was going. I feel like all that has come to the light. So if you were warning somebody about someone, or if you were trying to keep yourself from reacting to someone who was pushing your buttons, or If a love interest chose someone else over you or didn't believe you over something, I just feel like the facts of the matter have shown themselves and they kind of can't brush off or ignore what you were stating or addressing or releasing yourself from. You released yourself because of this situation. So I feel like uh, the other parties involved are now aware, are seeing it, and are kind of like, oh man, why didn't I listen to Capricorn? Or Capricorn was trying to tell us something about this, but usually Capricorn is a little, you're just ahead of them to the point where they just couldn't see it. And you weren't sticking around for it to show itself because you knew your reaction to the situation was going to be uh, pretty rough. And this might be vice versa. So if Capricorn, this does not relate to you specifically, this could relate to someone that you're involved with. Maybe I doubt you're the one. No, you're not the one. I'm right. You were trying to release yourself or address a certain situation, and other parties involved were not seeing things from your point of view, from your perspective. They weren't acknowledging what you were highlighting. And, it's almost like they couldn't understand what you were trying to communicate. Um, they intellectually, their mind just, what are you talking about? That's not true. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, kind of energy. And now they're just like, oh, I know what Capricorn was talking about. So that's finally, yay, right? You should be happy karmic justice is here. Whether or not they reach out to you, it's a possibility. Whether or not you accept a reconciliation, or if you go back to your prior place of employment, or that part, um, I feel like they're almost going to reach out to you. They might not tell you, hey, everything you said was true. They might just kind of, hey, let's pick up the pieces where we left off. Or how have you been? What have you been up to? Let's grab drinks, or come see me. I could use your help with something. Could you help me with something real quick? And then, they're going to try to reel you back in subtly without acknowledging that you were right. So just take it like, you know, you're not going to get the apology necessarily. You might, but for a good portion of you, you might not get the apology that we all know is due, but the understanding and the recognition is there. Um, what else do I have for Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn? Okay, so for those of you who are in a No, I feel like that's the energy, like all the way around for Capricorn. It's kind of like reaping what you sow, because we're in karma season anyway. Um, so yeah, in all areas of your life, even romantic wise, if you had a falling out, or you're in a situationship, or you're uh any type of relationship that you have going on where over the last year minimum there was some static, I feel like karma's here and justice is being served. However, if you are on the other side of things where you were not being truthful and honest and respectful, and you weren't respecting other people's spaces, I feel like the justice is coming towards you. So I really feel like that's not the case though for Capricorn energy right now. I feel like more so uh, things are coming in. I feel like justice is coming towards you, not, you know, disciplining you, but on your behalf in a good way. So that's really what I got for Capricorn. Today is October the 15th, 2019. And again, this video is completely, there's no expiration date because we go through cycles and phases. and karmic cycles and karmic phases. So when you are drawn to this video, that is when this video should be applying to you. Um, and if it doesn't resonate, there should be a description box that has a link for a free calculator to calculate your birth chart. You want to check your other placements and see if those videos relate to you. And if they don't, this is general. So it's not exactly for everyone. It's just going to hit where it's kind of going to be broad. So if you feel like this doesn't relate to you, there's other readers on YouTube, or you can check your other placements. My company name is Divinity 648. We are located in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Please find us on Facebook or Google for a list of services and an explanation of services. Thank you.